Got a Chevy Silverado. I think it's a 2003. I can't remember. I just got a serpentine built for it because the one that was on it originally had split for some strange reason. And when I get this new belt on here, I see it's walking off at the bottom, some strange reason. And a lot of times I get these vehicles, I don't have any context. I mean, I can ask the owner, which is the tow guy that on occasions bring vehicles to me, what happened if anything was replaced. But in this particular case, I don't think I need any context. I mean, you can see that the guard for the idler pulley is on, look like the wrong way, look like it need to be flipped around and be on the reverse side, I guess. So it don't look right, but this is not the problem. I'm gonna leave this alone. Look down here at the power steering pump, and because during the direction is going clockwise, the only thing that's going to have an influence is anything that's ahead of the pulley to guide it off. Then it's not going to be the water pump. That's fine. This power steering pump pulley is lined right up with the crank, but it's slightly ahead of the crank pulley. Look down here. Maybe we can eclipse the pulley there. But you can tell that the belt is at an angle and is veering off to the left. So without, asking them what happened, I think this pulley just walked itself off, which I doubt. I think somebody probably tried to replace it, or did replace it. Sometimes people get used parts and they go to put the pulley on and it screws up. Maybe this is new. It does look newer, kinda. So that's just my assumption. But what needs to happen, this pulley needs to go back. But I'm gonna set this belt up normal, and then I'm gonna show you that it walks off. Just gonna pull this tensioner down. I gotta take it off. Walk it over. So it's on now. It's on track. Start up and we'll watch it walk off the harmonic balancer. Yeah, see, it didn't even take long. Here it go again. So look, I had to retire my old pulley installer and removal tool, so I do have that here. This is from O'Reilly's. This is a EverTough 67010. Just simply going to use the components in here, get them installed, and push this pulley back towards the pump. It might not be worth cleaning, but why not? I mean, I think it may do something. Just clean the rust around here, hit it with some penetrant. Let's get the brake clean first, and then free all. Well, brake clean, wire brush, then probably brake clean again, then free all. Run it in there as far as it'll go, so we don't wind up pulling any threads. So just let it bottom out. You know what I'm saying? That was totally an innuendo. I'm gonna get my wrenches, then we're just gonna run it on there. It took 8 tries, but I got it. It's 15. No, it's a 14 actually. Let me use this. It's not taking that much to hold it. I think that's gonna. I probably could just leave it right there while I start it up. I wonder if it's gonna walk itself back on there without having to realign that belt. I'm definitely gonna try it. It can't hurt anything. What happened is, it kind of did. It kind of did. I like where it is right now, so logically, if I put it back, realign the belt, it should hold. Because it did want to walk itself back on. It should have did it in the few rotations. Okay, because it didn't have much. Didn't have that much further to go. Let's see how that work out. Here's the belt now. Looks great. So it's in its groove. There's the guide right there. And it's sitting in the groove properly. We shouldn't have to worry about it coming off. I'm gonna take my tool off before I forget it. I'm pretty sure somebody has left their tool on a power steering pump before. I'm not gonna make it my first. Let's see how easy this comes out. Oh, perfect. See if we can get a better view. I probably could just go in a little bit more, but I'm gonna leave that alone. It's just, dang it. At least it fell through the bottom. Yeah, that's a lot better. Crazy how much about 2 millimeters would do. The belt been running its course for about 3 minutes. It's still on track. I think this is a confirmed fix. No need to test drive. And the only thing I just had to apply a little logic as far as diagnosing this. I mean, I've got tougher things to assess at the moment. I'm gonna let the tow truck driver know his car's, I keep saying car, his truck is fixed. So he can skedaddle on in his personal vehicle. But if anything happened, I'll definitely update. Hit that link, subscribe to the channel, stay informed, head over to some more work. See you next one.